Hi, my name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, July 12th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. Trying a different bit of a format, maybe two different cameras, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll try to cut it in properly. It might take a little bit too much work on a Friday morning to do, but we'll give it a try. First up, what we got here is that Google potentially has dropped Bing Discover pages from their index. Basically, what you can see here is a tweet that basically shows the drop in traffic for Bing Discover in Google search. Back in April, I somewhat covered a story about how Bing stealing traffic from Google by using this Google Discover traffic. And basically, what it was landing pages on Bing, like search result landing pages on Bing that rank very well in Google. It looks like Google took some action on it. I asked Google didn't respond, but you can see here their traffic for the bing.com/discover URLs has dropped significantly over here. It dropped significantly. Bing.images had an increase in that traffic, but it was very, very minimal. The scale here is only up to 200K. This is a 2 million scale. This is a 200K scale. So when you're looking at it, like overlaying, it doesn't really make sense. It's probably like down to here. So a lot of Bing's traffic from Google around Google Discover is gone. So this is what you see now when you do a search in Google for Bing-related Discover pages. These actually 302 redirect to the Bing Discover URLs, but you can see Bing Discover URLs are not even indexed. I checked. I'm not sure if it's a bug with how Bing did something on their end, or maybe it's a bug specifically somewhere else. But it looks like some action has been taken around Bing and so forth in Google search results. Google has not responded, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Those in the joke business, at least on the joke website business, are pretty much out of luck now. Now if you do a search on mobile for jokes, you're not going to get 10 blue links at first. You're going to get an answer from Google Assistant. It's going to promote the Google Assistant over here, as you can see. Hi, I'm the Google Assistant. Tell me what you think of this one. It tells you a joke right here on the screen, and then lists out other results from joke websites. So if you are in the joke business, you are not going to be in luck after this fully rolls out. So there's some confusion around Google Search Console and notices. A week or two ago, Google released more tools around mobile first indexing in Google specifically. And with those tools, they gave you a little notice saying when your site moved to the mobile first index, and it tells you the date. What's happening now is starting this week, a couple days ago, Google started to automatically pop this up in the Google Search Console to tell you this site has moved to the mobile first indexing. And people are like, wait, why am I getting this notice now? I got the email way back when, and now Google's going ahead and showing me this notice. So it's very interesting to see that. And it is driving a little bit of confusion. I think Google kind of toned down those notifications, so that's good. John Mueller asked SEOs and the community what they think specifically about mega menus. And he said, nothing to be concerned about. I'm just asking. Here's his tweet. How do you feel about mega menus on e-commerce sites? And just to follow up, I'm just curious about people's thoughts on this. There's no secret announcement lined up. Of course, obviously he's thinking about it. The search team might be thinking about it. So maybe mega menus is something that Google's looking to take action on. Of course, he's saying he's not doing anything there. He's just talking about it. He just wants to know what's going on with that and so forth. I'm not sure why these things aren't working. I keep clicking on it. It might have been updated or something. I don't know. But Google says they do use the URL parameter feature in the old Google Search Console. They really use it. They use it a lot, actually. John Mueller said it this morning in a Google Webmaster Hangout. He basically told people, yes, we use this a lot. We are looking for ways to migrate this over to the new Google Search Console. We're not sure how we're going to do it, but it's a tool, it's a feature they use quite often. And he actually said the search team, the indexing team, often looks at that and says, well, if these are issues, you should go ahead and contact these webmasters to tell them to fix their issues because they set up the URL parameter tools incorrectly. There's a poll done by Dijon over here asking, does good UX impact rankings? And most SEOs by far, 64% of SEOs say, yeah, there is an impact, as you can see in Google search results to regarding UX and rankings. Some say directly, 40%, some say indirectly, and only 6% say there's no impact at all there. John Mueller had to say this. It's pretty funny. People saying, "Oh, old domains rank better in Google," and people are saying, "No, new domains rank better in Google." So John Mueller's like, "No, you all got it wrong. They all stink. They all don't rank in Google." No, they actually do rank in Google, but old domains or new domains don't have a specific ranking benefit. If your domain is new or if your domain name is old, it doesn't specifically make a difference in terms of your rankings. As you can see here, John Mueller said, "No, domain age helps nothing." He said here, that's not true that new domains help at all. It doesn't matter. It's the same. Google doesn't give any benefit to old or new domains. Of course, older domains probably have more link weight. Newer domains might have more freshness. It all depends. Better UX and so forth. But specifically, that factor has no impact on that type of stuff. Google is testing a feature called Some Popular Queries when you type gibberish into Google search. I couldn't replicate this, but in India, this was showing up for some searchers, where if you just search some garbly Google, whatever it might be, Google will say, "Oh, here's some popular queries you could try. Latest Bollywood songs, HD wallpapers, old songs," completely unrelated to that. So it's pretty interesting to Google testing that. Google is showing the related searches box in Google image search a lot more often than it used to. As you can see over here, we covered this before, but you can see over here the related search box. And now if you actually scroll through the image search results, you get multiple versions of this over time. As you scroll. Google News yesterday and the night before was testing a new layout for Google search results, card layouts, where they would actually show one search result in the Google News search results set. Again, well, I'm not sure why this is not opening, but they would basically show these card result layouts, something they do on mobile for a while. And with that, Google actually officially announced that this is true. So here's open this in a new window. So here is the new layout on the left with the old layout on the right. So you have these clusters, and these clusters would show multiple sources with talking about the same topic in a single cluster, whereas here you just get a listing of search results without clusters. So if you are this result, you probably get a lot of traffic, but the guy who ranked over here is not going to get that traffic anymore because that listing is no longer here. So it obviously may impact Google News Publisher significantly. And again, Google confirmed it launched last night. Google changed how autocomplete works slightly, where as you start typing, these search results behind it will get lightened and kind of transparent or opaque. So here's a GIF of it in action. As you type, it kind of goes away, and then it bolds up as you hit the search box. So it kind of lets you focus on that search result set. Google's Knowledge panel has a new feature called Interesting Finds. I personally don't see this, but some people are seeing this on mobile, where in the Knowledge panel itself, we'll have a new tab called Interesting Finds, and in there you'll actually see more information about that. Google Ads is testing what looks to be ads in the People Also Ask carousel, or People Also Search For, Also View, whatever you want to call them. So here's a People Also View. Here's the ad, here's a listing, and that's actually being tested. Google did not respond to my comments about that either. Google Maps bug around disappearing reviews after whatever is an issue. So Google Maps, a lot of people are saying their reviews are disappearing or they're being suspended. Some are saying this is related to short codes, and after the launch of short codes, people are actually noticing this happen. I don't think so. I had to write about it twice this week. There are rumors about short codes causing Google My Business suspensions and Google My Business reviews dropping. I'm not sure if they're related exactly. I think the suspensions issue happened before the short codes launch because we covered that weeks before that. Google's My Business team is way backlogged, as we covered weeks ago, and so forth. So there are issues. I don't know if it's related to the short codes. Google My Business has been completely quiet about this for the past month or so, and it's unacceptable, I think, in my opinion, for Google to not have any communication around this. We've asked them numerous times. There's absolutely no response. We're not sure what's going on. Google's John Mueller launched a new video series on YouTube, which is starting, I think, next week, called Ask Google Webmasters, the hashtag. And he's going to basically answer questions that people ask on using that hashtag, which is cool. I posted our second vlog. This one was Lily Ray from Path Interactive. I thought it worked out pretty well. I like the interface and keep making it better and better. And she talked mostly about how to fix your site after a core update if you were impacted by it. Definitely take a look at that video and definitely give me feedback on how to make it better. I'm doing a ton of more of these things going forward, which is going to be fun for me and hopefully beneficial for you guys. And finally, Google search lets you play tennis in the search results for Wimbledon. So if you do a search for Wimbledon and then you scroll this feature over on desktop or mobile, click on the tennis ball, and you can actually go ahead and play tennis, which is pretty fun. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable, SERoundtable.com over the past week. I will be at MozCon next week. Hopefully I'll see some of you there. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.